Hello, thanks for joining me. It's Luke from bluewolfpsychic.co.uk, and tonight I'm doing a tarot reading for the star sign Sagittarius, and this is for the month of February 2011. Right, Sagittarius, let's see what's in store for you in February. Oh dear, Five of Swords. Well, I'm just trying to ask whether this is a card. It's about arguments, and it's about negative thoughts and feelings. I'm just trying to see whether it's other people that have been falling out with you, or whether it's about your own inner negativity. I mean, I've got to bear in mind I'm reading for a lot of different people with this, so I think what I'm being told is a little bit balanced actually on that. Some of you will have been having arguments and disagreements about you. For some of you it will have been less, that it's been arguments with other people, and it's been arguments with yourself, let's say. Difficulty, feelings of negativity within yourself. Those little inner voices that are like the little foxes that spoil the vines, sort of thing. Criticising you, telling you you're doing the wrong thing, telling you you'll never do the right thing, that you're not going to achieve the things that you want to achieve. Basically this has been going on probably for the last month or so, possibly even a little bit more. And of course Christmas doesn't necessarily contribute to these things very positively, does it either? For many people it's a wonderful time of year, for many people it's quite a difficult time of year. And I think for you, perhaps, Sagittarius, this year Christmas has not been the most brilliant of times, or certainly the period following that. Page of Wands. Right, okay, now the Page of Wands is a messenger, and it's also a person. As a messenger, it's about new things coming into you, new information, new ways of looking at the world. As a person, it's a sister or it's a daughter. Someone filled with passionate energy, but not necessarily always particularly streetwise. I think for you there is someone like that in your life actually, whether it is a sister, whether it is a daughter, or whether it's someone who stands to you in that kind of a way. Look for that person. Sometimes it's not all that easy to find them in the first instance. It's someone, as I say, who's filled with energy and enthusiasm, and they're wanting to achieve. This could even be you. Could even be you. If you're a female, it probably is you, I'm being told actually. Filled with passionate intensity and wanting to achieve things. But it's been difficult to achieve these things since Christmas, with all the difficulties that have been going on around you and all the negativity that's been inside you, hasn't it? Yeah, that's what this card is saying about actually. If you're a guy, then I think it's saying that there is a woman like this in your life. Somewhere in your life there is a woman like this who wants to achieve things. And perhaps you have not been the most supportive person towards her. Perhaps it's you that's been causing the problems for her. Try to get past that. If you're a woman, and I'm reading this card for you, that you are the one with the energy and the enthusiasm and people being negative for you, start trying to get past that during February. If you're the guy and you're the one that's been holding someone back, then try to let them open their wings, try to let them fly during the month of February. The Emperor, one of the major arcana. This is a card that's very much about control, authority, strength, self-confidence, personal abilities. It's about the fact I'm being told that this card is very much about the fact that that strength and that power and that authority needs to be exhibited in your life during the month of February. It's telling me that you have been letting other people take control of things a little bit too much, whether you realised or not. That's what you've been doing. And during the month of February, it's time for you to start to take control. Put the arguments and the negativity behind you, spread your wings, start to fly, believe in yourself, have confidence, start to do the things that you believe are right to do, because you have the power to do those things, you have the strength to do those things. Look inside yourself and you will see that you have the strength to do the things that you really want to do. And you'll be given the authority to do those things too. This is a card, it's not always about, the major arcana are not always about things that we do ourselves, they're about things that start to happen in the world about us. And so to an extent, it's not just you that's got to start taking power into your own hands. power is also going to start to be given to you. So you'll find that as you make moves to start and be more self-confident and to do the things you want to do, things will also start to fit into place a little more easily, and you will find that things start to move in your favour rather more than they have been doing. And another major card, Judgment. Judgment. The angel Gabriel blowing the last horn. And Judgment is not a sad card or anything, it's about renewal. It's so positive in this reading, isn't it, actually? It's saying that after all the difficulties that have been in your way, you are going to be able to achieve the things that you've been wanting to achieve. You're going to be able to spread your wings and fly. You're going to rise up renewed. You're going to be reborn. So it's very positive, this, isn't it? My goodness. Reborn as the person that you have been wanting to be for so long. And the obstacles that have been in your way are going to be swept away, both by your own actions, but also magically by the effects of the world about you. It's amazing. Once you start to feel confident and to think confidently and positively about things, it is amazing how the world itself suddenly seems to take on a different aspect, and things start to happen in a different way, in a more positive way for you too. So that's what that card is saying there. And the fifth card, the Four of Cups. Four of Cups. And this again is a card that's about change. It's about you wanting change. I'm surprised it's coming at the end of the reading and not at the beginning of the reading, actually. It would have made more sense there. But I think that this card is sort of reinforcing what we've been talking about all through here. That there are changes to be made in your life during the month of February. But many of those changes depend on you taking a more positive and confident viewpoint for yourself, and also on the people that are in your life and the circumstances around you, giving you opportunity to start to make those changes. We're not saying about everything happening during the month of February, we're saying about making a start for those things, and that process will continue throughout the coming months. And the Four of Cups is about the fact that you've become disenchanted with the status quo. You've become disenchanted with the way things have been in the past. And you, Sagittarius, the far shooter, you're the one, you're wanting to bend that bow and fire that arrow up into the heavens and start to make things happen as you want them to be. Start to live the life you know that you should be living. And this card is saying that's about what you want to start to do. Change the past, stop being pegged down by the circumstances and even other people sometimes, and start to shape the life that you truly want to live. And that's going to begin during the month of February. Wow, fascinating that, Sagittarius. So, to recap a little, there have been the difficulties, there have been the negative thoughts behind you. If male, it may be that you're the one that's been causing the difficulties and the negativity. If female, you're the one that those things have been happening towards, and they've been preventing you from moving forward. It's time for you to start to believe in yourself more, to have more confidence in yourself, and start to realise that you have the power to make things happen and the right to make things happen. And that if you start believing that and making positive steps, the world itself and the other people around you in that world will start also to act in your best interests rather than to work against you. It's a month during which a process of renewal and rebirth will be beginning for you, and in which you'll be starting to move on to new and better things, the things you want to achieve more. And the last card was just reinforcing that by saying that you had this desire to move on, to start to rebuild, make a new life for yourself, and to start becoming more of the person that you know and believe that you can be. Well, good reading, that, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you would like a personal reading, then please go to my site at www.bluewolfpsychic.co.uk, and I'd be delighted to give you a personal reading at any time that you want. These are just short sample readings. I mean, they take about 8 to 10 minutes on these sites. You've had a longer one than many tonight. But my personal readings run to about an hour's length, and are extremely good value for money. Well, obviously I'm prejudiced, but compared to many, yes, they're good value for money. So thank you for joining me. I'll say love, light and blessings to you, and wish you good night.